So as the title implies, I think I'm done with Siege. A pretty big and bold statement from me, a person who's been playing the game since, well, the beginning. But what caused me to spark this idea of being done with this game? And honestly, it was the latest patch notes. Now I'm not gonna go through and show everything about it, but all you need to know is the patch notes, it's all nerfing. Yeah, we get the joke, Blackbeard gets nerfed every update, but now it's happening to the entire game. And I'm not joking. The last 2 or 3 updates have been just all nerfs. And it's kind of hard to see. Why has the whole change to operators happened all from one thing? Being that we need to lower these operators to everybody else's level, or in this case, potentially Blackbeard's level. It doesn't make sense. During World War I and World War II, we never went up to enemies and went, "You guys are being too mean, can you lower it down?" No, we advanced our technology up there. We met to their level or above. But with this game, we're going down. And this is noticeable for the amount of players too. It's weird because about 3 seasons ago, the players skyrocketed back up to pretty good times. But now it's going back down and it's probably at as lowest than it's ever been. And to be honest, it hurts saying that. I grew up playing Tom Clancy's Las Vegas 2. And the amount of dedication I have towards that game, I beat all the terrorist hunt maps on realistic. And trust me, some of those maps are ass. I'm looking at you, Kill House. Let's look at one set of operators that have basically the same goal in mind. The hard breachers. You have Thermite, Hibana, Ace, and, well, we'll put Maverick there. Maverick will get a little booster seat. All these operators essentially have the base goal in mind, which is to, well, destroy hard or reinforced spots. But the only one you see be brought in is Ace, because he is the overall can do it all. And for me, being a Siege boomer, I play Thermite mainly. Number one, I think his gun feels really good and it's super satisfying to get kills, but more of, I like Thermite's ability more. But no matter how much you like an operator, Ace is technically just better in every way, and it's unfortunate. So right now, we're nerfing Ace apparently, making it so summon charges take longer. Except why don't we make it so we buff the other operators so there's more incentive of choosing them? Now look, I don't know how to buff the operators, and it's kind of dumb to point out an issue and not have a solution for it. I would get kicked the shit out of in my barracks for saying something like that. But I'm definitely not the only one that sees here that nerfing operators is not the solution. I mean, yeah, Blackbeard with his old shield, and I did an entire video, I'll put a card up there right now, I did an entire video talking about the Blackbeard nerfs, and he's literally the weakest than he's ever been. But what if we get to the point where he actually looks viable to other characters just because how weak those characters get? I mean, mission successful, I guess, but it seems like a lot more work to nerf every operator to his level. And back to the hard breachers, it's not just going for the hard breachers. We have grenade denial, and it's this weird fight where Wamai was so weak that they brought Jaeger down to a weaker state, so that way there's incentive to bring Wamai. Why not potentially buff Wamai, huh? Even the word buff in nerf, I get more excited about the word buff. Like when Grim got buffed, which was wild, mainly the commando damage, that was exciting. Oh, it's a good word. But then they proceeded to nerf the commando for some reason. But the word buff sounds exciting. It makes you happy to get back into the game. Look, the entire point of this video is to relay exactly why I'm so fed up with Siege. Even my dad, when I play Siege with him, he even is kind of perplexed at why these operators seem so weak. So all in all, I think my Siege content is going to be lowered if to none. There still is a couple scripts I have that I really want to do. One for especially my favorite girl, Callie, or Dokkaebi. Whew. And I want to get those videos out. But I think my time in playing Siege is finally at an end. Especially with a certain event coming up that I'll make a separate video on. So, in all honesty, what do you guys think of the entire situation? At least for me, it's frustrating, but maybe others feel different about it. If you guys have the same kind of blues that I do, tell me in the comments.